Civilize. Remember thy Creator and the magnitude of his creations. Before him thou art but an atom, and as only one small creature. Nevertheless, a multitude of people make a nation, with cities, and these were also graded by thy God according to the ascendancy or the declension of the whole. If a city, then the grades of all the people shall be summed up together in the scale of 100. And if a nation, then the grades of all the cities and the people of isolation shall be summed up together in a scale of 100. And if half the people are above grade 50 and half below 50, the grade of that people shall be 50. If 1/4 only, then the grade of that people shall be 25. On the basis of individual grades shall be the grades of a city and a nation. And the behaviour of a city or a nation shall be graded in the same way after the manner of an individual. A certain nation built charity houses and asylums and hospitals sufficient for the needy, and by its tyranny made an equal number of needy ones. That nation raised not its grade for the good it had done. But another nation built no charity houses, but by its wholesome laws there were none needed. That nation raised its grade manyfold. And yet another nation maintained a standing army in order to maintain itself. That nation stood in grade 1 only. The place of this last nation, in entrance to the unseen worlds, shall be grade 1, which is the animal region, which is on the earth. Whoso dwelleth in such a land, though he have a good individual grade, shall suffer deduction in the ratio of the grades of different nations of the earth. But whoso dwells in a nation high in grade shall be ascended in his own individual grade. And these grades are on earth, so have I made them the same in the heavens above, in all cases depending on what does for the resurrection of others. If a city, a nation, or a kingdom in heaven do theirs unto others in resurrection, then shall that nation be graded accordingly. But if there be no gain in the good that any of these do, they shall receive no grade. But if they increase in raising individual grades, then such cities and nations shall be raising in grade. Consider thy nation, O man, one generation with another, and as the relative proportion of individual grades rise or fall, so shalt thou determine whether thy nation is ascending or falling in grade. Number its paupers and criminals as to increase or decrease. Consider not its wealth, nor its ships or armies, or its great buildings. These altogether are only one grade, and are of no value as to the spiritual grade of its people. For the strength and life of any nation depend on its spiritual grade. Pursue this, and thou shalt prophesy truly as to the growth or downfall of a nation. Pursue this also in regard to the nations of the earth, and thou shalt determine the relative place of thine own nation in the unseen world.